Jables.
Yes. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Let's Just Saints Discord, your one and only pre-show to the Laughing Scoundrel podcast. Every Friday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the show where we disagree with Joe DeRosa, no matter how much we actually agree with him. Just disagree with him on principle.
Who?
Joe DeRosa, he's a comedian that thinks Chips Ahoy cookies are better than Oreos.
That is a personal opinion.
That was fucking weird.
I hold weird grudges, okay? Get over it.
No, I mean, my audio died right before the stream started.
Oh.
I had to restart my headsets, because I saw the show come up on screen. It's like, oh, we're live. Why don't I hear anything? I'm like, god damn it.
All right. So how's everybody doing today?
My wife's pissed.
All right. Well, you have the floor then, I suppose.
Oh no, mice are eating her plants.
Mint. Plant some mint.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But we gotta
Fucking
find
meese.
mint first.
Miserable little meese.
However, I did shoot one in the face last night.
Nice.
I saw that.
I did not see that. Where was that post?
Jeff's server.
Oh, okay.
You know, the place you never go anymore.
I snoop every once in a while, but
Snoop? Fucking snooping?
yeah. Where is Addie? Gee, I wonder. Gay idiot official. Huh. Who here would know where Addie is?
I've never shot any mice. I have stomped a couple of them, though.
Oh man, that crunch is terrible though. Fucking hate that.
Well,
Well,
when I'm standing there taking a piss and they're running a lap around the bathroom floor.
No, I understand the necessity. I'm just saying the crunch makes me cringe. Like I'm not saying you're wrong for doing it or anything.
I didn't really hear much of anything. My foot came down right on its head.
Okay.
yeah. When I shot it, and when I say I shot it in the face, I literally mean it got shot in the fucking face.
Nice.
It was staring at me as I pulled the trigger.
Were you just crawling around in your ghillie suit when you did that?
No, actually, I had it trapped behind the plant shelf, and I had my air pistol,
Yeah.
and I used a hollow point pellet, and it was just sitting there like, am I hidden? Can it get me? It's not coming at me. And it died. It died. It did.
To
Addie,
be perfectly fair, graphic animal murder is part of how I unwind nowadays.
yeah. We're not like those fucking YouTube channels that lure mice into tubs of electrified water or anything like that.
It died quick too.
We're talking about dealing with a pest issue, not a killing animals for enjoyment thing.
Yeah, and generally we try and be somewhat humane, partly because we have squirrels that she doesn't want to kill, but partly because we don't want to just end it if we don't have to. But we have some live capture traps that if they go into, we go up to the hills and release them.
Fucking tree rats, man.
I'm just
My dog.
Yeah,
hates the
these
tree
fucking
rats.
mice are in the trees. They're like living in the fruit tree, or and spending a lot of time in the tree in our yard, and the fruit tree is in a neighbor's yard.
Yeah. If why don't you just go online and buy some mint plant?
Where? I don't know. I should ask her about that.
Yeah.
Mint plant hasn't helped in the past. Has not helped in the past. So
Get a cat.
yeah, if we could. Fucking
Oh,
landlord.
it's in the lease. You can't have a cat.
Well, we can have a cat, but it has to be an indoors only cat.
That's retarded. You have a fenced yard, right?
It's fenced.
Should be able to have a cat that can go outside, at least to the backyard.
Yeah. It's not like they're. It's complicated with that guy. I'm not gonna get too into it.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. I doubt he'll ever watch this shit, but if he ever does, I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Rather not sour relations unnecessarily.
Well, you're looking to buy a house anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
We have no one watching.
Addie's watching.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That is fun.
I watch a lot of live feeding videos.
No, you're not a person, Addie. We've already established that.
Yeah, we don't recognize those people as people. Know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying trans people are not people, Addie. I'm saying you're not a person.
Yeah.
There's a
you're
difference.
You're just a construct of bad jokes and pornographic images.
The best construct.
Yeah. And Scooter over here is the only one that's ever seen you in person, so I'll take his word for that.
Fuck you.
uh,
See?
all right. Guys.
So yeah, mice or vermin.
Okay.
And
So,
they must be
uh,
defeated or destroyed.
You guys want to talk about this?
What are we talking about?
That show?
Oh,
Let me
boy.
pull it up. Alright, transitioning, motherfucker!
Who's
Oh
taking
shit, I
this
forgot
one?
to do something.
God damn it, Rimshee.
Oh, Rimshee wants this one? Okay.
No, I said I forgot to do something.
What'd you forget to do?
I forgot to set it up so that Brave showed up on the page.
Okay.
We haven't gone to the news articles the past couple of episodes, so I haven't needed to set it up.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
What's up?
Judge faces charges for masturbating during trials. Judge's career ends amid lurid allegations. Charges case could be a basis for appeals on rulings he made. Well, other people may not have gotten off, but he sure did.
Just because you
Oklahoma.
could doesn't mean you should have.
I had to. It's a necessity. Oklahoma City jurors and others in Judge Donald Thompson's courtroom kept hearing a strange whooshing noise, like a bicycle pump or maybe a blood pressure cuff, during one trial. Thompson seemed so distracted that some jurors thought he was playing a handheld video game or tying fly fishing lures behind the bench.
Dude, I would totally, if I was a judge,
What?
if I was a judge, I'd totally be tying fly fishing lures behind the bench.
Yeah. It's Oklahoma City. That wouldn't be uncommon for somebody to just tie fly fishing lures. The explanation, investigators say, is even stranger than some imagine. The
No, it's
judge
not.
had a habit of masturbating with a penis pump under his robe during trials.
Oh, he had equipment.
Yep.
Man came prepared.
Yeah.
Prepared is a loose term.
Yeah.
No, like, you don't bring your fucking penis pump to the courtroom if you're not planning on using it.
Yeah, exactly. The lurid allegations have led to criminal charges against Thompson, brought an embarrassing end to a solid career, and shocked many of his colleagues. The case could also lead to a wave of appeals from defendants claiming that the judge was not paying attention while presiding over their cases. Thompson, 58, a married father of 3 grown children, has denied the allegations and said the pump was just a gag gift received from a hunting buddy on his 50th birthday that you
Why would
kept
you bring
around
it to
in
the
the court
courtroom
for 8
for you?
years. He
That
retired
doesn't
in
explain
August.
why it's there.
Yeah.
Imagine being one of those kids, like Addie said. Imagine being one of those fucking kids.
Oh,
But
man.
why's Daddy?
Well, they're all grown.
Oh, if
Which
they're
means they're
grown.
also all
They're
cap-
adults,
They're all
Addie,
capable of
so-
changing their names as well.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like in that family, sharing isn't caring.
Yeah. He retired in August after being threatened with removal from the bench, but still faces indecent exposure charges brought against him last month. Yeah, but he didn't expose anything. Unless they don't have any sort of masturbating in public sort of charge.
I don't
Or
know.
or like a public sex act sort of charge.
Like this is Kansas, right?
Uh
No, wait, it's Oklahoma.
yeah. It's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're probably still pretty draconian there.
Yeah, but the indecent I would do a public sex act charge. You'd think they'd have something like that.
Yeah,
Instead
it's
of
like, is it indecent exposure if no one actually sees it?
yeah, that's a very good question. Any lawyers in the chat? Doubt. Let us know. We're certainly saddened by the thought that the prosecutor filed charges, said Clark Brewster, Thompson's attorney. We thought all this
Clark
was dealt
Brewster.
with when he resigned. No. We didn't feel like anything that was alleged rose to the level of criminal charges. Oh my god.
It's like the dude is jerking off during trials. There
Yeah,
has to be
we're-
repercussions somewhere, asshole.
Yeah, people's lives and livelihoods are at stake. Okay. The trials during which he allegedly used the pump included murder cases, as well as a libel suit in which a jury ordered the company that publishes the Oklahoman, a website and a TV station, pay $3.7 million. Oh, murder cases is the big one. I don't give a shit. What were the outcomes of the murder cases?
Also, dude, seriously?
Police built a
That's-
case against the
That's like
judge.
some
after-
serial killer shit, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to jump in here because I have to ask. Do you think the subject of the trial got him harder?
That's what I'm trying to imply.
Yeah,
Well,
like
they
if it
are
was a murder
implying-
trial, did that get him hard?
They are implying multiple murder cases in only one libel suit. So,
Multiple murder cases.
yeah.
You know, for all we know, it could have been the
Hmm.
prosecutor or the defendant.
hmm
Hmm.
Police built a case against the. By the way, oh, never mind. Bye. Police built a case against the judge after one of Wall's officers testified during a 2003 murder trial. From the witness stand, the officer saw a piece of plastic tubing appear under Thompson's robe. During a break, officers took photographs of the pump under the desk. Investigators later collected carpet samples, Thompson's robes, and the chair from behind the bench and found semen, according to
Oh no.
In the Navy!
He's getting off while other people aren't.
It's literally the, oh no, it's everywhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh no. So you're going to life in prison. Yeah, life in prison. Oh fuck. Thompson was a former state legislator and a judge with more than 20 years on the bench in Creek County in eastern Oklahoma. He doesn't even clean up after himself. That's the most disgusting thing out of all of this.
Yeah.
At least have tissues.
Yeah.
Come on,
When
dude.
you're using a penis pump, just put the tissues at the end of it. All right. Thompson's court reporter, Lisa Foster, told authorities that she saw him use the pump at least 10 times during trials. And you didn't say anything? She said the first time in court was in 2000, but she did not
That
tell
sounds like
authorities.
aiding and abetting to me.
I didn't want to be found dead in a ditch somewhere, she said. That's
What?
her point.
What? Hold on.
I
That escalated quickly.
don't know. Reporting on a judge can be a little sketchy sometimes. Which also makes me think that these murder trials... No, I think people got off on these murder trials because he hired people to murder other people that tried to report on him using the penis pump. I think he's complicit in these murders that he was a judge over, that he was jerking off during.
Okay, I have a theory.
Okay.
Hi, I'm back again because I have a theory. Okay, all right. Now imagine, there's like the board up behind me with like photos and like the tacks and the little like yarn going and everything. What if, right? He's got like a power trip fetish, right? And like specifically his like specific kink is that he gets off on like destroying the life of somebody. So like, what if he like deliberately does like a sexually lascivious thing and then someone catches him doing it, right? And then he's like, oh, you found me out. Oh, now I have to take care of you. And then they get murdered, right? They get mysteriously
That's
murdered.
exactly what I just said, Addie.
Oh, I'm not done. They get mysteriously murdered, right? And then somebody else gets framed, some fucking random person, so there's no connection back to him. Somebody else gets framed, and like he pays off people, blah blah blah, whatever, like falsifies evidence, all this other shit, blah blah blah, whatever, so that it's like an open and shut case, and this person gets like slam dunked, life in fucking prison or death sentence or whatever it is. I wasn't paying attention to what state this is.
Oklahoma.
Was it?
Where
Was it
the
still like
wind
1801
comes
there?
whipping down the plain.
Pretty much. No, I think they're at about like 1902.
Okay, so they probably still have firing squads. So anyway, there are states that still will execute you with a firing squad right now. I found that out the other day. Yeah. So
I'd much rather be shot than injected.
So yeah, like
Yeah, at least if they hit you in the computer, it's over instantly.
yeah, like this is his thing, and like the trial where he puts people away from murder is like the ultimate. Like he's been edging like throughout the whole process, and like he fucking blows it at the fucking trial.
That's why there's no cleanup. That's why there's so much cum everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I was just getting into that right when you popped in. I had the same theory. I agree with you, Addie.
Thank you.
Great minds think alike.
Thank you.
There's only one question now, though. Do we call this Jerkgate or Pumpgate?
I don't like either of those.
Well, he's part of the Jerky Boys because we do have other masturbation articles.
That's why it's called. Okay.
Jerkgate it is.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't have the mind of a 12-year-old, so I wasn't able to put it together immediately off of one thing.
What the fuck are you talking about? Don't pretend that you have anything other than the mind of a child.
What? That raises questions about you, then. I'd be careful with that.
Hey, just because you have Arrested Development doesn't mean anything about me.
Oh, you can definitely get in trouble for exploiting
Yes.
a card. Look what happened to JF Garrity.
Yes. You are exploiting someone with diminished mental faculties.
Yeah.
Haha!
Ooh, Scooter's in trouble.
Did I tell you that there's a pig farm near my uncle's house? You might want to keep that in mind if you come back.
If I come back, we can talk about where you can send my hush money in DMs. Anyway, later, boy.
You're gonna come back.
Yeah, Scooter is homophobic. That's
I am not!
Denying it only proves that you are.
Also, hi, Larry.
I have a
It's
problem
like
with one very specific piece of shit who is not actually homeless. Or a hobo. Also, he's managed to get his brother banned from the store now as well. Asshat.
Larry, I had to restart my computer after the stream. Could you resend me the link and I will get you that sample by the end of the show? That's... Yeah. Anyways, Foster and a bailiff were fired by Thompson after giving statements against him. So, yeah, I think it's a total power kink.
Yeah. Doesn't make it any less depressing, though.
Oh, you want to see depressing?
No.
Oh, of course I do.
Yeah, sir. How about you get this one? Posted in live show.
Yeah, I figured as much. Just a moment.
I've got it up ready when you are.
Coming us from WEYI. Home inspector allegedly caught on camera pleasuring himself with doll during inspection. Pontiac, Michigan. A Clarkson man who was unwittingly recorded during a home inspection allegedly pleasuring himself with an Elmo doll. That's not what he meant by tickle me. Was arraigned today on 2 misdemeanor counts in 52-3 District Court in Rochester Hills. Kevin Wayne Van Loven, great name for a creepy person, 59, was arraigned on charges of aggravated indecent exposure and malicious destruction of property under $200. Magistrate Karen Holt set a $2,500.
Are you sure? Yeah, never mind.
Set a $2,500 cash or surety bond on the charges. Aggravated indecent exposure carries up to 2 years in prison and a $2,000 fine. Damn. The property charge carries up to a 93-day jail sentence and a $500 fine.
Yeah, but he's a home inspector, so what is he like? Hey, there's cum on the floor. That needs to be fixed.
Or is it because of the Elmo doll?
I don't know. Is it his own Elmo doll?
I don't know.
We haven't
I guess
gotten
we'll find
there.
out.
I don't know what's worse, finding out or not finding out.
I would much rather that it's his own Elmo doll.
Yeah, because
some
if that
kid's
was in the
Elmo doll.
house, dude. Just dude. As a condition of bond, Van Loven is not to be alone in any residential property he does not own, is to have no contact with the victims, and is to have a mental health evaluation. Just when I think I've seen it all, someone steps up and surprises me with a new level of disturbing action, Sheriff Michael Picard said. Sadly, in today's world, we cannot take it on faith that people let into our homes can be trusted. We cannot always presume that employers have done their job and have confidence their employees are trustworthy and are there to do the job for which they've been hired. This is a disgusting reminder to be cautious about who you let into your home. The actions of these homeowners will likely prevent this defendant from going into anyone else's home, you would think. Van Leven was arrested without incident by members of the Sheriff's Office Fugitive Apprehension Team. His arrest stems from a March 12th incident at the home of an Oxford Township couple who were having their home inspected by Van Leven prior to its sale at the request of the prospective buyers. The Oakland County Sheriff's Office made this statement on the matter. The couple told detectives they let Van Leven and the buyer's real estate agent into their home and left during the inspection. A nursery camera alerted the phone of the 22-year-old female homeowner that there was movement in the nursery. She checked her phone and allegedly saw Van Leven in the nursery. As she continued to watch, he allegedly began touching himself and she began recording the incident. Van Leven then picked up the doll.
Oh, you asshole! God damn it!
Van Leven then picked up the
doll
doll
with the
from the
camera?
nursery floor and appeared to be pleasuring himself with the doll. That's a kid's toy, you sick fuck.
Yeah.
He then returned it to its original location. Oh, fuck you!
Clean it up.
Seriously!
Just steal it at that point.
No, he did that on purpose. Fuck this dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Deputies were summoned to the home. During questioning, Van Leven said he moved the doll to inspect an electrical outlet but did nothing else. When told there was a camera in the nursery, Van Leven allegedly made incriminating statements and apologized. His next court appearance is April 19th before Judge Nancy Karniak.
Goddamn.
Like I said, I'm not sure whether what would be worse, finding out or not finding out. Turns out it was finding out.
Yeah. I assumed that the doll was already there, but I like to think that he just goes around to people's houses with his own Tickle Me Elmo doll and just fucks it.
Yeah,
That would be a lot better.
we can never be that lucky here.
Why
Yeah.
the fuck would you ever assume that a nursery does not have a camera in it?
Yeah, in
Especially in this
2021,
day and
for
age.
sure. Yeah, because, like, what? It'll cost me... I can get, like, a Blink home security cameras that are motion detecting for, like, $50 and just set up a bunch of cameras. And it doesn't have any contracts or anything like that. Not a sponsor. Just been looking into it.
And again, why specifically the nursery? You fucking asshole.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that was fun.
Not the word
Yeah,
I would
fun.
use.
We actually do have a science article thanks to Larry.
Oh boy.
Rimshee, if you wouldn't mind going through that one.
It'll be good to listen to Rimshee verbally stumble around for a while after that.
I love it.
Elon Musk's Neuralink shows monkey playing Pong with mind. Why is he eating the? Whatever, man.
They trained him so when he does something right, it serves up some banana milkshake to him.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
You
just to like teach him how to play the game and use the joystick and stuff.
Neuralink, Elon Musk's computer-to-brain interface firm, has
The fuck was that noise?
Did you have a stroke? What the fuck?
That was me sneezing.
That was a sneeze?
No, it was the lead up to I'm gonna start over.
Fucking Addie. You ever just swallow your own esophagus?
That may or may not be what happened. Neuralink, Elon Musk's computer-to-brain interface firm, has released a video it claims shows a monkey playing the video game Pong with its mind. Its brain signals were sent wirelessly via an implanted device. The hope is that the interface could eventually allow people with neurological conditions to control phones or computers remotely. That's a little bit late for Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
That's really
One expert-
cool.
It is really cool. Just imagine a world where it's not about the mouse and keyboard. It's about how quick your actual reaction speed is in video games.
This
Yeah,
is
that's-
dangerous. We
well,
shouldn't give this to Addie.
It's shooting. Yeah, no, that's what Elon Musk is shooting for. He wants us to integrate with computers so that we can get information faster. That's what he's trying to do.
Yep. The hope is one expert said.
He's trying to overclock our brains a lot.
Actually, he's trying to add a second CPU. Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meat computer can only do so much.
All right. One expert said the fact no wires were used represented significant progress, but more data was needed. The macaque?
Macaque.
The macaque monkey?
That's what it's actually called. It's a macaque.
Macaque. Alright. I wasn't sure if that was a French word or something else, because it looks French. It looks like there should be a lot of letters in there that don't make sounds.
No, it's just a macaque.
It's a macaque. The macaque monkey, named Pager, was first taught to play the video game with a joystick, and was rewarded with a fruit smoothie. During this process, the Neuralink device recorded the information about which neurons were firing to control which movements. Then the joystick was disconnected, leaving the monkey to control the gameplay with its mind only. In a blog post... What?
I said interesting.
Well,
in a blog post...
Larry, chimps and monkeys can learn sign language. It's not out of the realm of possibility that they can learn to move a dot to a lighted area and then get a reward for that and learn how to play a game using a joystick. They can learn sign language. Pretty much set.
In a blog post, the researchers wrote, "Our mission is to build a safe and effective clinical BMI, or brain-machine interface system, that is wireless and fully implantable. Our first goal is to give people with paralysis their digital freedom back, to communicate more easily via text, follow their curiosity on the web, to express their creativity through photography and art, and, yes, to play video games." Actually, what I think would be even more cool is potentially setting something up so that the mind can send the signal and it can skip over wherever the wherever the gap is in the neural pathway, so that they can instead start using their fucking limbs again. That seems even more cool to me than just, oh yeah, they can send a text.
Yeah,
Well,
but sometimes
That's not to
because
say that that's not the next step.
yeah. This is
This is true,
one.
but I find that prospect much cooler.
Yeah, you know Elon Musk. He's like, we're going to Mars. I'm going to build a rocket that's reusable. Everybody laughed at him. It's like, we're going to Mars. I'm going to do it. And then he built a rocket that's reusable, and people are like, oh shit, maybe we are going to Mars.
Yeah, Yeah, it is Musk. He was
You know,
bald back in the day, and now he's made enough money that he could regrow his hair.
Yeah, that's impressive. Probably young people, but, you know.
You know, like, we already have the technology now. Like, I've seen it, where like there's this implant that they've developed that it allows people who've been blind since birth, you know, just like total complete blindness, to actually have some semblance of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's only like basic, like they can essentially like see the basic like shape of things and like the outline of things.
They
But
can
even
see.
then, that's
they can
fucking
either see
amazing.
They can either see outlines or they can see blobs. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
To go from complete blackness to being able to tell, okay, there's something in my way right there.
That's not fair. That's not a fair assessment. It's even crazier than that because it's gone from complete nothingness, not even blackness, nothingness, to being able to say, I can see that there is something in that area.
Yeah, it's like I'd equate it to like being in a dark room where a faraway street lamp is kind of shining through a window. So you can kind of see things, but not really.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, but you start
fact
out
that
by
they
not
went
even
from
have the
nothing-
darkness to see.
yeah, they went from nothing to being able to navigate their environment without being wholly reliant on like a cane or like somebody helping them. Like they can actually discern that there are obstacles in their path.
Yeah, you know, there was a guy, I don't know when this happened, but he was legally
Tell you, man,
blind
fucking
for...
Jordy LaForge is just a couple of decades away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But there was this guy who was legally blind for most of his life, and so he used a blind man's cane. You know, that tick, 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 whatever. Like you're tapping it everywhere. Well, he got surgery that was finally available, and he was suddenly able to see and couldn't make sense of anything he was looking at.
Yeah.
Or he only had his sight for a couple of years, and so he barely could make sense of a lot of stuff. So a lot of time he still used his cane to get around and understand what's going on around him. He got to the point where he could understand all the info coming in through his eyes, but because he knew how to use the cane, he'd just walk around looking everywhere and observe the sights, and be able to just take in what's around him, and still be able to walk straight.
Yeah.
Because that became his non-primary sense. It's just interesting how the brain works. Anyway.
So, you know, it'll be very interesting to see, you know, like the first time where like
I mentioned that it'd be cooler to restore physical mobility. Next paragraph. After that, it said the system could also potentially be used to restore physical mobility. We're just not reading fast enough, apparently. By using the link to read signals in the brain, which could be used to stimulate nerves and muscles in the body. But the process would have to be refined. With the monkey, we calibrated the decoder by mapping neural activity patterns with actual joystick movements. However, we won't be able to use such a strategy for people with paralysis, it said. Mr. Musk's response to the experiment was typically bold. He tweeted, "First Neuralink product will enable someone with paralysis to use a smartphone with their mind faster than someone using thumbs." Honestly, I would totally be down for that. I don't want to touch my screen with my
it's like,
thumbs.
you know, like I love how this person like right there is, you know, it's like like in his typical bold fashion. It's like, you say that, but the motherfucker keeps doing it.
Or is proving he's on the right path to do it. Like with going to Mars. We're not there yet, but I'm no longer skeptical. He went on to say the next stage would be enabling, for example, paraplegics to walk again. You're just repeating yourself using Musk's statement.
Yeah. Gotta fill that word count, man.
He had a long-term ambition to usher in an age of superhuman cognition, in part to combat what he sees as artificial intelligence so powerful it could destroy the human race. Andrew Jackson, professor of neural interfaces at Newcastle University, said of the experiment, brain control of computer cursors by monkeys is not exactly new, and this demonstration extends a line of work that dates back at least to pioneering studies in the early 2000s. The control in the video looks impressive, but without seeing a proper publication on their data, it is hard to say how it compares to the current state of the art. But he added the fact that there was no cable coming through the skin of the monkey, and that brain signals sent wirelessly was definitely new and innovative. This to me is the advance here, and is important both for improving the safety of human applications. Wires through the skin are a potential route for infection, and also as a way of improving the welfare of animals used in neuroscience studies. The Neuralink team has definitely made significant progress in this regard. Apparently someone claims that this is animal cruelty, so let's read about that. Neuralink has previously shown off a video of a pig called Gertrude with a chip in her brain, and a computer tracking her neural activity as she looked for food. Neuralink co-founder Max Hodak recently tweeted about the possibility of using tech and engineering to create new species. We could probably build Jurassic Park if we wanted to, he said, adding it wouldn't create genetically authentic dinosaurs and would require 15 years of breeding and engineering to get super exotic novel species. Some experts, though, remained more concerned about the welfare of the monkeys and pigs Neuralink is using in its current experiments. Dr. Kathy Taylor, Director of Science and Regulatory Affairs at Cruelty Free International, said, "It beggars belief that animals are being used in this type of grotesque, curiosity-driven experiment. In fact, 57% of experiments in universities are now believed to be in the area of basic research, much of it driven by nothing more than curiosity, and certainly not required by law." In its blog, Neuralink said all animals were treated well, with their care evaluated by vets. Pager lives with his best mate Code. They enjoy swinging from their treehouse and napping in the hammock after an engaging gaming session, the firm said. So basically, because they have an issue, we're not allowed to experiment on creatures.
Well, yeah, it's like, well, for one, it's like two things. It's like, would you prefer that we do this on people? Actually, don't answer that, because I probably already know the answer. And the other one is like, curiosity is what has led us to this point so far. There's nothing wrong with doing experiments purely out of curiosity.
And guess what? Your little dog that doesn't have the ability to use its back legs anymore, it could help that too. So, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, if they were physically maiming the creature, that'd be one thing. And I could see that maybe this could be a little dangerous to the animal, but I don't see you fucking volunteering.
Yeah. Experiment on my cocks all you want. That's
Again, like, this just comes to me more off as just bitching for bitching's sake again.
Yeah, kinda.
People have nothing better to do.
Hey, Scupper.
Popped in. Oh shit, it's a show.
There he is.
Hello.
Hey, Scott.
We have a Scupper.
Now. There is a wild scupper appeared, yes.
We were just talking about maiming animals.
I'm in the process of maiming my animal, actually. That's funny that we bring that up.
Okay, how are you doing this?
With a pair of clippers, and he's resisting.
Mm.
Yeah, he's not happy. Especially when I get near his undercarriage, he doesn't like it at all. But it's happening. It doesn't really happen.
No shave! No shave!
No, you'll get the shave. The bigger fat the guy coming to shave your undercarriage. Ha ha! So sorry to just pop in and interrupt your podcast.
Oh no,
Sorry.
interrupt away.
Yeah, it's not like we're doing anything here.
Yeah. Well, I got back from Alaska finally. And then I had to drive to Las Vegas. And then back from Las Vegas. And so now I'm at home. And I'm a little salty, to be honest.
Hmm.
Well, then take a shower.
The only thing that I could shower with that would clean off the stench of failure that is applied to me right now is Zyklon B.
Larry, Scupper's the reason why I was able to go to Alaska. That's why.
Oh, what did Larry say? May I ask?
Larry was asking why is everybody going to Alaska. So I was like, yeah. Scupper was there. Scupper brought me there. Shit happens.
It happened. It was- So have you all been doing good and great things for the community?
No.
No, we've just been talking about people jerking off on shit. And
Oh,
then,
yeah. Such a fan of procrastinators.
well, there was a judge that was jerking off during trials.
Oh, at some point did somebody walk into the room and was he like, security breach?
No, he was literally, while the trial was going on, using a penis pump to come.
That's
Like
really
sitting. Yeah, like sitting up at his little banister.
He did this to murder trials.
Yeah.
honestly that doesn't bother me. Like I'd be pretty. I mean,
Oh, you're gonna jerk off to the pictures of that of having that guy having smashed in that other guy's head? Yeah, you do you, bro.
Not what you're
And then
doing.
we covered a home inspector going into a nursery and jerking off with a little kid's Elmo doll.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, it's the Jerky Boys podcast.
The Jerky Boys. Yes, this is Saul Rosenberg. And I'm here to tell you that I have a foot from the Civil War. I haven't heard that crap in years.
Yep.
Well, now that I've made everybody significantly more awkward than they were before I got here, I think I'll just duck out. No, I'm kidding.
No, you don't have to.
I'm kidding.
We can talk about more sexy
You ain't
stuff.
going anywhere, bitch.
Can we talk about The Matrix?
Which Matrix?
Out the tricks. That fucking remake that they're threatening us with.
Oh, God.
They're threatening a remake?
Oh yeah. And it's probably gonna be dog shit.
What do you mean, probably?
Yeah, I don't think probably is even close enough. I think, like, it will be.
Hey, I'm not a complete pessimist.
Oh, Larry says it's not a remake, it's a sequel.
Oh
That's
no!
dog shit.
So, even worse. somehow they're gonna bring Neo back.
Please, no. It's like, we did see the end of the third movie, yes?
Wait, is it
Neo's
gonna
dead.
be? Is it gonna be a sequel like Creed was a sequel to the Rocky movies? They're gonna find
Neo-
another chosen one.
Okay. Issues with this being a sequel. Neo is dead, so if you bring him back, you're kind of invalidating the entire end of the movie. The whole point of the end of the movie was you didn't know if they were out of the Matrix or not, and making a sequel would completely destroy that.
Well, no, 'cause if
Among
Neo
other
comes-
problems,
if
but those
Neo
are the two
comes
I can think
back-
of off the top of my head.
If Neo comes back, it completes the entire Jesus narrative.
Yeah, but it would have had to have been 3 days.
We'll celebrate Matrix Easter.
Yeah, Matrix Easter. No, I'm talking about the second coming of Jesus that's in Revelations and shit.
I'm glad you specified of Jesus and not that judge.
Have you ever have you ever read the book of Leviticus? I'm just curious.
Yeah, there's a lot of laws in there and shit.
They're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that Keanu Reeves is apparently attached doesn't make me any more optimistic. I mean, we did see the last Bill and Ted movie, and oh god.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think part of that is Keanu has been doing so many serious roles for so long that he just doesn't have the goofiness to play Ted again. He's just too old for it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the doofiness. It's not goofiness, it's doofiness.
Yeah.
I mean, whoa, bro.
He spent too much time donating to charity and philosophizing about things privately in his small apartment. while
And
giving
yelling,
away most of his
I
money.
love you too!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What if
You're
this small
awesome!
apartment
No, you're awesome!
and except turning into something cool, he just presses a button and like the walls are just covered with guns.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, by the way, everybody, I love Keanu Reeves. Like,
Yeah,
reading
I
about
have-
everything about him as like a person and shit like that, love him.
Yeah,
He's a fascinating individual.
individual.
Still, because he's made so much money, I still think he has a little too much alone time to just think about stuff.
Have you ever read up on Rick Moranis at all?
Yeah, he left show business to take care of his kids after his wife died.
Yeah, like
Solid
He has a
man.
podcast now.
he,
No,
he's-
his kids are older. Yeah, he has a podcast.
I like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is one of my favorites, and of course you can't not be a Moranis fan without liking Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, and then there's Strange Brew.
Feed me, Seymour!
Did they ever catch that cocksucker that bashed him in the head?
Yeah, that guy got arrested almost immediately.
Good.
Fuck that piece of shit.
I hope there was some police brutality involved.
But I really hope that guy that did punch him in the face was like, "Fuck you, you Rick Moranis looking motherfucker." Yeah, Canuck knows what's going on. Yeah. 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 Anyways, yeah, now that his kids are a lot older, he has a podcast now. I think he does some radio stuff on the side too.
Who banged Winona Ryder? Or was that Keanu?
I'm hoping it's Rick Moranis because that's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be fucking
Absolutely
hilarious.
great.
Keanu's understandable.
Locally, who banged? No. That's my dyslexia kicking in. I'll be like, hey, Google, who Who banged Rick Moranis?
His wife, for one.
Yeah. What, he had what, 3 or 4 kids?
Google's
Guy
talking.
had no pullout game.
Yeah, but he was also married before he started having kids. I think he
Yeah.
did it on purpose.
Oh,
You
he
don't
may
need
have
a
done.
pull-out game
You
when you're
don't
doing it
know
on
that.
purpose.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many people end up in a situation where, like, we're married, but we don't want kids?
Yeah. Honey, I blew a load.
Sorry, honey. You know those knuckle children? Well, they're not knuckle children anymore. They're ours.
My pullout game isn't weak, Canuck. I don't even have a kid yet.
Yeah, the 2 actors that I respect the most for their actual humanitarian efforts, not the ones that they just brag about on social media, is Keanu Reeves and Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's why I brought up Rick Moranis, because we were talking about Keanu Reeves. This name should not go unmentioned.
yeah.
Yeah, but Rick Moranis is... he's the man. He's the man you should want to be.
Yeah.
Didn't he continue in the TV show Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Or did they grab someone else for that? I don't remember.
I didn't even know there was a TV show, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't think it lasted very long.
No, I don't think it did either.
Yeah, because like there were 3 movies.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV show. What the fuck? It had 3 seasons.
That's better than I
Really?
expected.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It does not look like
No,
he
they
had
got
any
Peter
part in it.
Scolari.
Yeah.
PP?
Yeah, the only name I recognize is Kevin Murphy, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know who Hillary Tuck is, but I'm taking a look. Oh yeah, Honey, I
Wow.
Shrunk the Kids, the TV show. Looks like it was the last thing. Oh no, there were a few other things.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he was involved with it at all.
Just, you know, whatever.
But 3 fucking seasons, holy shit.
Yeah, I was always of the opinion that like the fucking 3rd movie was unnecessary.
Honey, I Blew Up the Baby, that one?
No, there were 3 movies. There was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
Okay.
I thought it was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, and then there was the 3rd one.
No, we Shrunk Ourselves came later.
Mm.
I need to go to Home Depot and buy a bunch of LED light bulbs.
Why?
Why? Because I got home last night and I was looking at my outdoor lights that I have hanging from the deck above my little apartment veranda thingy. And a couple of the light bulbs were out, and I couldn't help but thinking it looked like broken teeth.
Alright.
These are first world problems I'm having.
Okay, so I think
God damn it, Sean, that's pretty good. Hillary Tuck? Trans Hillary Duck? No, Hillary Tuck was the daughter in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV show. Apparently she was in a couple of other shows, but I don't fucking know which ones. I looked it up and I didn't recognize most of them.
Oh, yeah. Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves was 97. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid was 92.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
No one thinks of Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
That's okay. Little known thing because you had to go to like Disneyland or some shit to see it. Honey, I Shrunk the Audience was a 3D film that was released.
Yeah.
I did get to see that when I went to Disneyland when I was like 13.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was thoroughly enjoyable because it's like a true 3D experience where the chairs move and shit.
I think that's 4D.
40, whatever, fuck it.
But yeah, it's a 4D experience, or it was a 4D experience. It was pretty good.
Yeah, they don't have it anymore.
Wait, how do the chairs moving take you to another fucking dimension altogether?
Because you're wearing 3D glasses and shit, and
You're
the
wearing
chairs
3D
move,
glasses,
like,
and it's
when-
not
like-
just the chairs moving. It's also the fact that like when supposedly the mice or rats escaped.
Yeah, there's
Um,
like a little whip under the chair that hits your ankles and stuff. It gives you a sensory experience.
Air blasts, yeah, it creates physical sensations on top of the visual depth.
That's just a full 3-dimensional experience.
No, because
Not when it comes to
you're
filmography.
entering. Yeah, because the visual space is 3D, and now you're entering physical sensation, which makes it a fourth dimensional experience.
Yeah, it's not the best description, but that's how they define it.
When you go through it, there's also one at Universal.
It's bullshit.
There's also a Shrek one at Universal. Donkey sneezes right at the screen, and there's a little water sprayer in front of you, so you get sneezed on. Fucking bullshit and fucking gross, but it's a lot of fun.
Well, it's kind of like the Soaring Over California ride in California, Disney California Adventure, where you get lifted up on what's supposed to be a glider. You've got, I forget if you're wearing 3D glasses or not, but it feels really, when it first came out and it's the first time you see it, it felt really fucking 3D. And then they'd have random smells pumped into you so that you could smell the oranges, you could smell the ocean spray, and all that fun stuff. And also, I think there was some mist that would get pumped out too for certain parts, and it was definitely windy. So it's the combination of sensations.
Yeah, so
That was an interesting tangent.
yeah, well, it's a lot of fun. It sounds like shit just describing it. Just go and experience it if you get the chance.
Yeah.
I mean, I've experienced things like it before.
The Mummy ride at Universal Studios is kind of like that. They
Yeah,
fucking big scarabs are crawling all over you. I hate that shit.
The fucking the T2 ride that they had for a long time, and was it Universal Orlando?
Yeah.
Where it's basically like you go to the fucking you go to the future war and shit.
Oh yeah. Totally.
The
get it.
fuck is that?
That's part of the Terminator.
Terminator
thing.
theme.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's from T2.
specifically, yeah, specifically it's the Judgment Day theme. But
Hey, Mickey.
But it's... yeah. So, anywho,
All fungi are edible. Some fungi are only edible once.
yes.
that is an accurate description.
Hey, let's make this show sexy again. Scooter, you want to read this latest article I posted in the last show?
Alright, I gotta find out which one it is. Ah, yes, this one. Or should we get Scup to do it?
Scup's on mobile right now. so I
Oh,
don't
yeah, no.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I'll just.
I blame you.
know. Otherwise, I would.
Coming
Ready when
to
you
us
are.
from BBC News Australia. Aide fired after Parliament House sex video shock Australia. That's a terribly worded title.
Sex videos shock Australia?
Yeah.
Damn it, Scup!
Damn it!
Where'd you go?
The crisis engulfing Australia's politics has continued to grow following the emergence of videos showing staff members performing sex acts in Parliament, leading to one senior aide being fired. This is a crisis? One video showed the aide performing a sex act on a female MP's desk. Prime Minister Scott Morrison described the video as disgraceful. It comes after a former staff member revealed how she feared losing her job following an alleged sexual assault. Brittany Higgins alleges she was raped by a senior colleague in an office in March 2019, but says she felt pressured not to report the incident to police. It sparked a wave of allegations, and last week, thousands took part in marches to protest against the sexual abuse and harassment of women in Australia. What are these new videos? The videos were leaked to Australian media by a former government staff member who said he had become immune to the pictures because of the sheer volume he received. Oof. That's a statement. As well as the videos, filmed 2 years ago, he said people had used the prayer room to have sex and even brought sex workers into Parliament. Oh, that amuses me greatly. The whistleblower described a culture of men thinking they can do whatever they want, describing some of his colleagues as morally bankrupt.
Yeah, that sounds like Australia.
You're just describing politicians.
Yeah.
What has the reaction been? Why are we posing all of these as questions?
Because Australia!
Mr. Morrison told reporters on Tuesday he was shocked, adding, "We must get this house in order. We must put the politics aside on these things, and we must recognize this problem, acknowledge it, and we must fix it." He has previously been criticized for his response, including for declining to meet protesters last week. He had invited March leaders to meet him in Parliament, but they rejected the offer, saying they would not meet behind closed doors. Questions for... What now?
They're not willing to meet behind closed doors about this sex scandal.
Yeah, that's seems appropriate.
Questions over the government's handling of the crisis were once again raised after backbench government MP Michelle Landry said she felt sorry for the fired aide. But Cabinet Minister Karen Andrews, oh no, told reporters her conscience will no longer allow me to remain quiet over sexism in Australian politics, saying gender quotas for political representatives should be considered. God damn it. Something Mr. Morrison indicated he would be entirely opposed to. Yeah, because we should have people that are qualified above everything.
No, absolutely. Diversity of genitalia is far more important.
We tried it the other way.
Yeah, I don't know how this became about sexism, but okay.
Always becomes about sexism. This is the BBC.
And it is Australia.
And this is Australian politics.
Yep.
This is the closest we're gonna get to politics. I feel dirty even going this far.
We tried it the other way, and it isn't getting us the results, so I would like to see us do better on that front, he told reporters. Labor, the opposition party, already has quotas in place. Of course they do. They're the fucking Labor Party. What are the other allegations? There has long been allegations of bullying and harassment in Australian politics. However, Miss Higgins' allegations have shown a spotlight on sexual assault and sexism. In the days after she went public with her story, more allegations emerged, with Attorney General Christian Porter revealing he was the subject of a 1988 rape allegation. He denies the allegation, and police closed the investigation because of a lack of evidence. Ms. Higgins' former boss, Defense Minister Linda Reynolds, was also forced to apologize and pay compensation to her former aide after calling her a lying cow. Forced to pay compensation for an insult.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that's a level of overreach.
By the way, Larry, real quick, this one's for you.
So sick of the hobos.
Anyways.
Oh, fucking bastards. Critics say the government has also been too slow and ineffective in responding to wider accusations of sexism and misogyny in parliamentary culture, a problem they say extends across party lines. The Labour opposition, he said, it would review its culture after dozens of anonymous allegations of sexual harassment and sexism against male figures within its party. Anonymous. Key word there.
Well, all that really means is that they can make the claim that they have dozens of anonymous allegations without having to give up who the allegations are against or who they're from.
Yeah.
And make it seem like, oh, we're virtuous, we're trying to... This is too political. I'm stopping.
Yeah. Why is Morrison facing fresh criticism? In his press briefing, the Prime Minister acknowledged widespread criticism of his own statements in the past 2 months. These include a backlash over him invoking his role as a husband and father while discussing his response to an alleged assault. Why would that... Whatever. Another involved him being accused of setting a low bar for democracy when he said of the protests, "Not far from here, such marches even now are being met with bullets, but not here in this country." Whoa, okay, dude. We don't need to escalate that quickly.
You never know.
On Tuesday, he acknowledged many had not liked or appreciated his comments, but insisted he was committed to driving broad cultural change. But moments afterwards, Mr. Morrison drew criticism for publicly airing a previously unreported sexual harassment complaint at a media organization. Opponents accused him of weaponizing the complaint following a standard question from a reporter at the outlet, Sky News Australia. "What about the woman at the heart of that complaint now?" National News, said Labour Senator Katie Gallagher. And that's it just ends there.
Wow, that's an abrupt ending.
That article was shit. I didn't like that.
I
Yeah.
am not gonna say what I'm thinking about this picture.
I thought it was going to be sexier. Sure.
Where's your mask?
Hey, Rimshee, could you check your phone?
Check your DMs.
Okay. Sorry. By the way, everybody, be sure to check out the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and donate to Streamlabs if you want. I don't really care about that, but join the
Do a
Discord and
thing
follow
with
me on
some
Twitter for
stuff.
updates. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got. I don't know what to say about that. All right, let's see what.
Hey,
other
DJ
bullshit
B2
do we-
followed. Thank you. That was 2 days ago, but
I say, it's like there's really nothing much to say. It's just like that article sucked.
there were sex tapes that happened in the parliament and they were released. If I'm correct, that's pretty much all that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it turned into a fucking. It basically just kept repeating itself over
Hey,
and over.
Larry! Thank you.
What has he done?
Larry.
Somebody said Streamlabs?
Yes, Larry. Thank you very much. Do you just choose not to donate until somebody mentions it? Is that the game?
Well, then Streamlabs.
No.
Send us some of that laundered bank money.
I will
Sorry,
embrace
embezzled bank money.
Yeah. Well, no, it's he's laundering it through us.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
not laundered yet. We're the ones doing the laundering, apparently.
Yeah.
I ain't doing shit. I
For
don't
legal
associate any of
reasons?
this.
For legal reasons, that is a
joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
completely legitimate, too.
Yeah. Oh, weeks ago? Are you talking about the? Yeah. Why would we talk about that on air, Larry? I know what you're talking about. By the way, what he's talking about is a $100 donation 21 days ago. Here's your hush my donation. Drinks on me. No need to send the IRS. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Ow. Damn it.
Yeah. Thank you, Larry. We all appreciate you.
Indeed.
You're prince among men, or something along those lines. I don't know. I forgot I
He is
wrote
the-
that.
He is the patron saint of saints. That is his role.
He's the patron saint of lesser saints.
Yeah. Weird. It's kind of a circular thing. So let's talk more about
So, be a
how.
circle jerk.
So sick of the hobo.
Fucking assholes.
So what problem do you have with hobos this week?
I don't have a problem with hobos.
The
I've
song
never
says
even
differently.
met one.
The song says differently. That's
The song was recorded irregardless of me.
Yeah, no. You were the inspiration for us to create the soundbite that says, "Sir is."
So sick of the hobo.
This isn't gonna work.
Well, how's it not gonna work? The soundbite works perfectly. It plays after all.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Mickey is even.
So sick of the hobo.
I don't have a problem with hobos people. God damn it.
It's nice to know we have so many homophobic people in the chat.
They just want a sandwich. Thanks, Tina.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what your guys' problem with them is.
You're not
That's
willing to hook a hobo up with a sandwich? Really, Scooter?
I have never met, nor have I ever been affiliated with a hobo.
Yeah, because.
So sick of the hobo.
Oh, and then we got Larry over here on the exact opposite side. He thinks he's hobosexual.
Yeah.
Like, I work behind the counter, Okay, I don't interact with the customers.
Doesn't mean you can't be.
So sick of the hobos.
There are no hobos! There isn't even a fucking train station anywhere near my store!
Just because you don't see them at all doesn't mean they don't exist. You're just.
So sick of the hobos.
No, we're not gonna pull that I'm erasing the fucking hobo shit. Fuck you!
Methinks thou dost protest too much.
And you know it's because he's.
So sick of the hobos.
You guys are fucking assholes. God damn it. Fuck.
Honestly, getting a soundboard is the best fucking thing.
I think this is one occasion I can agree with you on something. Now, play PewDiePie.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Alright.
But no, like, I haven't seen the asshole in question since the incident in the parking lot. He's tried to come back in when I haven't been there, though.
Well,
Doesn't surprise me.
here's the thing. You're just tired of people coming up to you. You're sick of the hobos. Ah, shit. How do I phrase this?
Badly.
Yeah, obviously.
He's not a hobo.
The problem is, Sir is
So sick of the hobos.
coming up and asking,
Do you want to do some blow, man?
and then when he denies, they just say,
It doesn't have to be some blow, man. Let's get high.
I have unironically had people walk up to the counter while I'm making food and try and get supplies for doing drugs off of me.
yeah, that's fine. I don't see any problem with that.
I do, because
I just linked up four fucking sound bites. All right, can I get a little praise in the chat for that one?
Don't encourage this behavior.
Encourage all of this
Please
behavior.
Yeah, like, it's my understanding that, like, he's starting to get a little bit too bold around the store now. He's starting to piss our customers off. I guess
Yeah,
according
that's understandable.
I guess
Because
according
everybody
to
around there is.
So sick of the hobos.
according to Wyatt, I guess recently he's transitioned to wearing Pacers stuff instead of Colts stuff. He's still Colts jacket to me. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What's Pacer?
There we go.
Pacers are Indiana's basketball team.
Hmm.
Anyway, I guess a guy walked in and he's like, hey, have you seen that guy that wears the Pacers stuff? It's like, because if I see him again, I'm going to snap his fucking neck. Because
Do it
I
again!
guess apparently what happened is he came up and tried to panhandle from this guy, and when he wouldn't give him anything, he tried to push him and his motorcycle over.
That's assault.
Yeah, I said, I'm really sick of this motherfucker, and I really wish that I could get rid of him. But I'm pretty sure he's avoiding me at this point, because he knows that I'm going to try and send him to jail.
So he assaults someone else.
Yeah, as I said, like, he harasses our customers and steals from the store.
Yeah. Send him to jail. That's fine.
As I said, like, And, you know, you don't fuck with a dude's bike, man. That's a good way to end up dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we all understand, just because you meet one bad hobo doesn't mean you have to be.
So sick of the
He
hobo.
is not a hobo.
I can. Oh man, it looks like Endra's gonna be on the Laughing Scoundrel tonight. I'm gonna use that so fucking much against him.
You know what? I fully support that notion.
Yeah.
You know what? You just need to get Walter to come down to the store for a while.
Who? Walter White?
No, Walter Sobchak.
Hmm.
The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if I could get him, the guy wouldn't be a problem after a week.
What do you mean a week?
I said, like, he doesn't always come in, but yeah.
Yeah.
I said, you know, like, I'm done talking about the fucker.
Unless
I
he
don't
does something
like him.
truly
The customers
beautifully
don't
stupid.
like him. My coworkers don't like him. The police don't like him.
Yeah.
He's basically on everyone's shit list at this point.
Exactly. So update us whenever something else happens. I will constantly accuse you of being.
So sick of the hobo.
Okay. I'm done for the rest of the show.
What show?
Scary to say, the show's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Unless Nick's running late again.
No, not running late. He hasn't even. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, he's still just hosting us. Yeah.
Larry
Sometimes-
knows what?
Yeah, he still has a minute. Larry, how's that?
Larry is a big reason why this is happening. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, Larry found me that soundbite. So
What the
Thanks,
fuck's a
Larry.
blue? What the fuck is a hobo mitten up his ass?
You know, it's, you know, those mittens that are like missing the part where the fingers are.
Oh, fingerless gloves.
no, they're
No,
well,
it's
they're
specifically
mittens
a
that
mitten.
transition into fingerless gloves.
Ah,
Like, it still has like the main part of the mitten that covers the palm, and like it goes over the thumb still. It's just that, you know, the fingers have come through.
Yeah, and you can also just there's mittens that are fingerless gloves. You can just but they transition like those zip off pants that turn into shorts.
I remember when
I don't know if
those
it's
were
exactly
actually
like
popular.
that,
Same.
Part of me misses having a pair. Not a smart part of me, but a nostalgic part
It's
of
a
me.
hoodie in mitten form.
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Yeah,
It's a lot more like the zip off pants.
I actually need a new pair of gloves. 'Cause, like, the ones I've got, like, they're more like skiers gloves. Like, they're really warm, but it's impossible to do anything with them.
All right. Well, Laughing Scoundrel podcast is live now. I will see all of you over there. We're going to start the raid. Thank you for joining us. And join us next week at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Especially if you're
So sick of the
then,
Fuck this show.
have a
You
good one,
you
everybody.
fuckers can come back next week, but there's doubtable that I'm gonna fucking be here.
All
It was
right.
nice fun while it lasted.
Yeah, we can all go over and
Let's get high.
have some fun over on the Laughing Scoundrel podcast. I'll be over there. These two may or may not show up. Rimshee probably won't, but
Wife pregnant. Yeah, cool shit. Have
Fuck, I show up at this point.
Have some fun.
Rating now! And we're transitioning. And good night, everyone!